region is that I manage is Cincinnati. Southern Ohio, about 2/3 of Ohio, Indiana, and Kentucky.
Okay. Are you from there originally, or where are you from?
Cincinnati.
Oh, you're
correct.
from Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hear a New York accent. So
No, not here.
First of all, tell me who you are and who you're representing here at the conference.
Sure. So my name is Tim Williams. I'm the Regional Director for Information Builders, and we're based in New York City. I manage a local or a region based out of Cincinnati that covers Southern Ohio, Indiana, and Kentucky.
Okay. Tell me the short answer of what Information Builders does.
So Information Builders, we're a company, we've been in business for 40 years. We provide software for companies, large companies, small companies, and we're in the business intelligence, data integration, and data quality space.
Tell me why you're here at this conference. What do you hope to gain from it, learn from it, take back with you?
So Information Builders, we run regional offices, and our local rep in this area would like to expand our footprint in this market. So we're hoping to meet as many customers and potential prospects in this market as possible and grow our business.
We're, I'd say, well over halfway through today's conference. What have you gained, learned, what insights have you gotten at this point?
Sure, so we've had a number of great conversations with local companies. We're also meeting some potential partners that we could work with to expand our footprint in this market.
At this point, can you say that you're glad you're here? Tell me, about your insight on it so far.
We are pleased that we're here. I've came out of the conference so far with enough leads to justify our attendance here.
Good. We're going to talk to a lot of attendees, not just folks who have booths here, about what they hope to take back. What would you like to see them walk away from with this conference with?
Well, for Information Builders specifically, I'd like them to gain a understanding of who we are, why we're here at the conference. Big data is kind of a buzzword in industry right now. We're a business intelligence company, and we sit on top of data. Okay, so when you have big data, you have to make sense out of that information, and so many customers from financial, insurance, healthcare, manufacturing, across the board, have sources of data, what they would consider big data, that they need to make sense out of that information. We provide visualization, analytics, reporting upon that data.
Do you find that you're still having to educate your client base at all about big data, what it is, why it's important, what you can do with it? Is it still that fresh?
I wouldn't say that it's that fresh for us. Okay, we have companies that would come to us and say, hey, they've got multiple data sources and they need to gather some insight and visualization or analytics into that information. So I would say for us, we're not necessarily the ones that might be educating people on what big data is.
This is the Midwest version of this conference. My understanding is they happen other places. Just in the big picture, what are the values of these kinds of conferences for your companies and others?
So it's very valuable. You can spend a lot of your marketing budget advertising and trade magazines, commercials, whatever that might be. At Information Builders, we tend to spend more of our marketing budget on regional conferences, on events such as this. So, in managing my region, I look for events like this that I can really allocate my budget towards, because I get good traction out of the leads that we acquire from conferences like this.
And why is that? Is it the face-to-face? What?
I think it's a combination. It's the face-to-face. It's the it's the personal interaction you get with people. You get to have a real conversation about what are your pain points? What are you looking for? Who are the partners that you tend to work with in the space that are your trusted go-to companies that you might work with? And so we'll try and develop those relationships, not only with the partners but also with the prospects themselves.
We hope to promote next year's conference with this video. What would you say to others who maybe didn't attend, and whether they should or not?
Well, the proof will be in the pudding. We'll have a number of conversations afterwards with some of the leads that we gathered out of this and determine what the ROI on it was. But at this point in time, we've got good traffic through our booth. We've had an opportunity to have a number of good conversations. So it looks like from this point we would definitely attend again next year.
Good. Is there anything I haven't asked you about in relation to big data or conferencing or interacting with others that maybe you'd like to share, or we cover it?
No, I think we've covered it pretty well.
Good. We're going to transcribe this. If you would spell your name for me.
Tim Williams, Williams.
And your title?
Director, Regional Director of
For
Sales
Information
for Information Builders.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Appreciate
Thank
your
you.
time.